everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Fish Friday, everybody. So I hope everybody is doing well. I am doing very well. And Alexa, what is the temperature? Okay, guys, it is 43 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, and I am going to do a classic dish this morning. Welcome in all of Patty Cake Crew, and I hope all is well. I am doing very well. Welcome in Joshua. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome in Shatika Woods. Thank you so much for coming. And blessings to you as well. So I am doing a dish that is a classic, and it's not new. People make this dish in different ways. It just depends on who's making it and what ingredients you choose to use. Okay, I have some veggies that I have chopped: red onion, green onion, and a little bit of bell pepper. Not a lot of onion in my opinion, but if you don't like onions, you do not have to use onions if you make this recipe. Okay, y'all remember yesterday I made some homemade bread. So I didn't have any store-bought breadcrumbs, so I made my own breadcrumbs from the bread that I made on yesterday. So I toasted this bread and crumbled it up. I will need that to top the dish. Okay, so right now I am going to put in the veggies in this skillet, and I'm going to saute them. So just want you to see this part. I'm gonna get the onions translucent. Okay, so let me start this going. I will be using noodles. I'm using elbow macaroni, but you can use egg noodles, you can use penne, pasta, whatever you like. So I have about 12 ounces of noodles that I'm going to use. Also, I will be using 2 cans of tuna, and I don't have the same brand, but this one is Star-Kissed solid yellowfin tuna in extra virgin oil. So I'll be using this can, and I have this can as well. It's in water, Star-Kissed, but it is chunk light. So I have thoroughly washed these cans, so I am going to open them and drain the liquid from the cans. I have water boiling for the noodles, if I didn't tell you already. So I got this going. Don't want to burn it. And let me put my oven on about 375. Okay, got the oven on 375. 370, preheating to 375. Got these veggies going here. And I'm going to strain off the water. And the dish that I'm making is classic tuna noodle casserole. Very simple dish, very hearty. It's not new. Okay, so this is the tuna of the first can, and let's drain the tuna of the oil. Okay, so this is 1 can in here. Okay, let's put in the noodles. And you don't have to put oil in your noodles. So noodles in, and I will stir them. We want them al dente so they will not be too soggy when you fix them al dente. So Alexa, set the timer for 7 minutes. Okay, so we have this going. Okay, so let me put this in a bowl. I've washed all of my dishes and have them draining. So this is one can. So I am going to open this little can here. Okay, and this can is going in. So we're draining it of the water. Okay, so let's move this. And we have our tuna here that we're going to mix, that we're mixing. And we're going to put some, let me wash this off. We're going to put some spices in the tuna. Okay. So we have our veggies here the way we want them. Just a few veggies for flavor. Okay, we will be making a cheese sauce. So we're boiling these noodles. And as I said, use the noodles of your choice. And the next ingredient is we will be using about 3/4 of a cup or so of milk. You can use the milk of your choice, but I'm choosing to use evaporated milk. I will not use this whole can, and I have thoroughly washed this can as well. Okay, so I'm going to pour some of this in here. Not quite a cup. Evaporated milk makes everything better. And I remember back in the day, evaporated milk was the only milk that my mom used to make her macaroni and cheese dishes. Okay, so this is what is left of the milk, and we are going to store it in the fridge in this mason jar. So let's put this in the fridge, and I'll be able to use some for another dish. Okay, I'll find a dish so it won't spoil. So we're putting this in the fridge. The way I'm putting my dish together, it doesn't mean that you have to put yours together the same way. Do it your way in your kitchen. Welcome in, everybody. And I'm going to get to the chat in just a moment. Okay, a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of parsley, dry parsley, a little bit of garlic powder, and we're going to use a little bit of black pepper. Okay, let me get the, sorry guys for moving the camera around, but I had to get my colander out. So we're going to mix this tuna, break it up here. Okay, so now I'm going to add the tuna to the veggies. Now, some people use celery, soup, condensed uh, mushroom soup, whatever, different ways that people make this dish. But this is how I'm doing it. So I have my tuna in the skillet with the veggies. Okay? And to this, I am going to add, Alexa, stop. And let's take this off and run cold water on it to stop the cooking process. Okay. I'm just running cold water Some people may do the ice bath. Okay. This is what we're doing. So let's move this over here so you can have a better view. Let me turn down this burner. Goodness. Okay. So we have the tuna here. Today is Fish Friday, so we're having some tuna instead of fish that you bake, broil, grill, or fry. Okay, so we have that going. I am going to add a couple tablespoons of flour. I'm just going to use all-purpose flour today. When I do these tutorials, I try to walk you through everything so that I don't have to write the recipes in the description, because that takes a lot. I used to try and do that, and I remember I was doing it, and I did a whole recipe more than once, writing out everything, and come to find out the persons were not serious. They were more like trolls. And after I would write out the whole recipe in the description, then they would say something silly to let me know they were not serious. So I quit doing it and just try and walk you through as best as I can when I cook. One bad apple can spoil a whole bunch. So letting this flour kind of cook off. I'm using it as a thickening agent, or some may say I want to use, what is the other thickening agent? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. So we got this going. And this is called a classic tuna noodle casserole. Okay? So, let's see. I'm using these peas, okay? And I will be draining them as well. Okay. I'm messing up a lot of dishes, guys. So let me cut this can. Now, for this dish, you can use frozen peas, or even if you have peas from your gardens, you can use those. But I am using these peas. These are the ones I'm using from the can. Okay? So, let me try these. So we're going to add in the milk. And we're going to add in, if we need more milk, we will add it in. We're going to add in peas. There's no certain order that I'm doing this in. We're adding in the peas. I am using a full can of peas. Straining and draining. Okay. I may have to put a little more milk. I tell you what I am going to do. I am going to put a little bit of chicken broth in here. Just a tad bit. Not a lot. And I will be putting my cheese in. Now you can make a cheese sauce. I do that sometimes. Okay, we're putting a little bit of this in. I have my oven on 375 and it will take maybe 20 minutes to do. Let's spray this sheet, this cooking dish, not sheet, it's casserole. We're going to spray it with some ham. Okay. Now I am going to put in some cheese right now. And this is the cheese that I am using. So let's put in some cheese right now. We're going to just do this. Now you can mix in any order that you would like to. It doesn't matter. And we are going to put in a little more of the chicken broth. Okay, so we have sprayed the dish. And let's see here. Y'all, I will get to the chat in just a moment. So I'm going to mix a little butter and in with the breadcrumbs to top it with, okay? Okay, so let's put in our noodles and we will be ready to put them in the dish. We want to mix this well with our sauce we have here. We're going to put in some more cheese. And we're going to add in some seasoning, some spices. Since we have put the noodles in, we're going to put in some black pepper. A little bit of salt. Though I salted the water, we are going to add a bit more of onion powder because we don't want bland noodles. And a little bit of complete seasoning, just a tad bit, because we do have salt in here. Give it a nice mix. Nice stir. Put a little more of this in. Excuse me for reaching over. I kind of don't like where my knobs are on the stove. It's good if you have children for safety. Okay. I think I'm going to add a little more milk. You see how creamy it is? That's that evaporated milk. And as I said, evaporated milk makes everything better. It was good for babies back in the day because I am a pet milk baby. Okay. And what I am going to do is, let me get a spoon. It takes a lot of love when you're cooking in the kitchen and you want to do it right. A lot of love goes into dishes when you're in the kitchen, even though the dishes may be quick and simple. And I love the quick, easy, simple, delicious dishes. Okay. So what I am going to do is put make sure that it's well mixed. Everything is done, so we're going to leave it in for about 20 minutes. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. Oh my, always making a mess, guys, on the stove. This is so creamy, guys. I will show you. So in between these layers, I am going to add some cheese, add some more cheese, sprinkle some cheese in between. You want it cheesy and good. Okay, So now we will add the rest on top of the cheese. I'm going to get to the chat, guys. Just trying to get this in the oven. Okay. Okay, let me move this. And y'all, I'm coming to the chat. Okay, let's get this well spread. And I'm going to sprinkle a little more cheese on top. Just a little bit top. And this is my Friday fish dish. Don't worry about my hands, they are clean. I use gloves for some things, but not everything. Okay, let you take a look at this. And hot. Here it is. Classic cheesy tuna noodle casserole. So let's put it in here. Let's put a little bit of liquid in here. Don't want it to be too dry. Okay. All right, so here we go. In the oven. Alexa, set the timer for 15 minutes. Okay, so what I'm going to do next, I'm going to show you my breadcrumb topping. And the last 5 minutes, I will sprinkle this, pour this over, skillet, so I can make my breadcrumb topping. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate it so very much. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, we are going to, let's put this away. I pretty much eyeball a lot of stuff when I'm cooking. I've just gotten used to doing it. And if I didn't show you, this is the cheese that I have used. Can you see it? It's probably coming in backwards, but this is the cheese. Okay, didn't use it all because I had a pack and a half, so. And these are the noodles that I used. As I said, you can use egg noodles, penne, elbow noodles, whatever pasta you want to use. Thank you so much for coming in. Let me get into the chat. And welcome, welcome everybody. Let me go back up. Y'all know I like these one-pot meals. They are simple, they're easy, and they are delicious. Thank you so much for coming. Joshua Gabriel being number one. Thank you to Shatika Woods, Life with Tasharia, Marina, I know how to pronounce your name now. I was in your videos last evening and I was so happy that you were telling us how to pronounce your name correctly because I have been saying Mariana. I apologize. So Marina Latrina, thank you, honey, for being here. Thank you so much. Welcome in and thank you so much for coming. Time to devote. Happy Friday to you as well. Thank you for coming. Let's see, and I'll go back and see what everybody said. Butter Roll Boutique, welcome in. Good morning to you. Welcome in Life with Tasharia. Thank you for coming. Thank you all for speaking to each other. Welcome Praying Couple Cooking Series. Thank you for coming. OCD is Chick, Nikki, thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you for the heart that just popped up. I'll see if I can see who gave it. Jamaica Sunshine Food Vlogs, welcome in and thank you for coming. Okay, trying to speak to everybody. First Lady, thank you for coming. Thank you for the emojis. Thank you for the floating heart. Thank you for the love of the floating hearts that I see in the chat. Thank you all. Thank you so very much. Tim Windsor, thank you for coming. And Tasharia said it's fire. Yes, it is. All right, time to devote. I'll be waiting on you to get your bowl. And let's see. Anita Patterson, welcome in. DJ Vince Rockin', welcome in. Thank you all for coming. Only Hope is in prayer. Thank you for the floating heart. I appreciate it. Double up. DJ Vince. Let me remove this. Thank you, Laquita, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Laquita, or please forgive me if I messed up your name. Thank you for the directives, First Lady. Peace and blessings to you. Only hope is in prayer. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tim, for the floating heart. Thank you all for interacting with everybody. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let me go back and read comments now, because I know I have missed comments. Of course, Joshua is the first place winner. And Shatika is saying morning blessings. Tasharia is speaking. Marina, good morning, Miss Patty in chat, is speaking. And time to devote with Gwen. She's saying happy Friday. Miss Patty and Patty Cake Crew. And Gwen says tuna noodle casserole. Yes, and it is delicious. Oh yes, guys. It is looking good, good, good. I never tried tuna in oil. Is it better than in water? Well, water is probably healthier. Um, if you got cholesterol problems, you may not want to do so much oil. I like the oil, but I buy the water. Of course, the oil tastes better. But I drained the oil and the water off this dish. Uh, yes, Joshua, tuna today. Yummy tuna, says Gwen. And Joshua is saying, big up yourself, Gwen. Gwen says, straight, Joshua. Thank you so much, Gwen. Gwen welcomes everybody and tells everybody to enjoy the cooking show. Butter Roll Boutique, good morning to you, honey. Happy to see you. And Gwen is saying, I used to think that milk was only for pets when I was a child. Well, it makes sense to a child when it says pet milk. I am a pet milk baby. That's right, Gwen, cooking my way. And Life with Tasharia is speaking to everybody. And Joshua says, tuna casserole, I cannot wait. You finish this one. Okay, Joshua. And let's see who else is saying something. And Joshua says, yeah, Gwen, I'm come to the South. Yes, come to the South and get some good, delicious, well-seasoned dishes. Not saying that other areas don't have it, but I'm just speaking from where I am and where I grew up. I know we have good, delicious dishes. And Joshua said, I will take you to ride horses, she said to Joshua. And Joshua wants to ride the horses. Thank you, Joshua, for the share out. And Praying Cup of Cooking series, Mrs. Bling is twirling in with prayer. And thanks, Sis Pat and chat. Blessings, everyone, and much love, she says. And Joshua says, hello, everyone. Double up no, double tap the screen, 2 thumbs up for the live. What's wrong with me? Like I can't read. Okay, and Gwen says, Mrs. Bling, I saw you looking all fly with the denim. I haven't seen that one. I've got to check it out. Mrs. Bling is speaking to everybody. Praying Cup of Cooking series. That's Miss Bling. Joshua says, some people who don't hit thumbs up, they just talk negative. Mods will handle trolls. Yes, Joshua, but if the trolls are not just being totally disrespectful, cussing, or just saying mean things, just leave them be. Just leave them be. Even like I saw somebody said yesterday, that looks good, and you remove them. You don't have to remove them if they say something like that, Joshua. It's okay. We know what they meant. They were really trying to give a compliment. So we just leave them be with that, unless people are just being downright negative and nasty and calling people names and things of the sort. And ODC is Chick. Good morning, Miss Patty and everyone. Good morning to you, Nikki. Happy to see you. And Praying Couple Cooking Series is welcoming people in. Thank you so much. And Joshua said he can smell the tuna. It's smelling good. It's looking good. I just checked the oven. Fish Friday. That's right, Nikki. Fish Friday. And Jamaica Sunshine is speaking to host and everyone. Butter Roll Boutique, Praying Cup of Cooking Series. They're all thanks, Sis Gwen. I know you chilled for your birthday. And let's see. Nikki is speaking to everyone. Everybody is speaking to each other. Thank you so much. And Gwen is saying to Mrs. Bling, she loves her videos. Yes, she has some real cool videos. And Life with Tasharia is speaking. And Gwen says she wants hers crunchy on top, and that's what it will be. Yes, Gwen keeps us up on the news around the world, and she tells it like it is, no lies detected when she does her commentary. And these will be great videos upload. Mrs. Patty with voiceover. Thank you so much, Gwen. My daughter was telling me, mentioning to me about the voiceover as well. You and B be on the same page. And Pray Cup of Cooking series is driving. Don't keep typing. Just be safe out there. And Gwen says, Miss Patty, can this dish be done in a crock pot? It probably could. I wouldn't say it can't. I don't know because I've never done it that way. You could try it. You can try anything. See, me and B always synchronize, laugh out loud, listen to us. That's right. And in the kitchen with April. Welcome in, April. We're making a cheesy, classic tuna noodle casserole. Very delicious dish. Oops, let's see. My comments went away. Let's see what's going on here. And Gwen is speaking to April. I think I'm caught up on, I may have missed some comments, but not intentional. Okay, so we're going to do the butter and the crumbs. And for those of you who may not have heard me in the beginning, these are the breadcrumbs. I made fresh bread yesterday morning, and the bread, I might tell you, is still so moist, and it's not tough or anything like that. So I cut a couple of slices from my loaf, and I put the breadcrumbs in the oven and crumble them up. So these are the breadcrumbs. I am happy about that. My own homemade bread. Okay. I would rather use my own bread. I would rather use my own bread than bread crumbs from the store, because it's been so much talk about certain breadcrumbs that I used to use, about them being modified, genetically modified. So yeah, my breadcrumbs are safe. Alexa, stop. Okay, so we're putting this butter in. We are going to, okay, we have the butter in. We're going to heat it up. And we're going to put our breadcrumbs in here. And I'll add a little milk so I can pour it over the dish. Just giving you some basic tips on how to make simple, inexpensive dishes. And there goes the breadcrumbs. And I'm going to I'm going to put a little bit of, let's see, I'm going to put a little chicken broth in here to make it easy to pour. I mean, this is my way, guys. This is just what I am doing. You can look at other recipes out there, but I don't follow recipes to the letter when I'm cooking. I do it my way. I make the dish uniquely my own. So Hope I have enough breadcrumbs, but we will use what we have here. So let's see about this dish. Let's see here. Oh, wow. Let me see. Oh, guys, look at it. See, I don't want to. Can't hold it up too long. It's hot. I have the mittens on, the mitten. So, let's see here, knocking things over. That's okay. Clean up when I finish. So we put a little bit more of this in here to make it kind of easy to pour on top. Some may say, oh, I've never seen it done like that. Well, like my mama always says, let me see how she puts it. There's enough that you have not seen that will make a new world. Now that's just a saying. Y'all know that's not true. Just a saying. Okay, so I'm going to put these breadcrumbs on top of this. Kind of try to spread them all around on top. Make them work. And I had more bread I could have crumbled up. Okay, so we're going to try and spread them out as much as possible. Okay. Yeah, I could have used some more bread, but that's okay. It's okay. It's all good, guys. It'll be just fine. You get the idea. Okay. So I'm going to show it to you. Oh, goodness. Excuse me, guys. And put it back in the oven. Yeah, I could have had some more breadcrumbs on top, but that's okay. Here it is, guys. So I'm going to put it in the oven and let them get a little brown, a little crunchy. They're already kind of brown, so put this in for about 5 minutes and we will take it out. And guys, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Nothing to it but to do it. That's it. That's all. And the butter that I have used is Lano Lakes unsalty. So, yeah. And I didn't taste it because I know it's good. Didn't taste it, but it's gonna be fine. I know it is. I've got dishes over here to wash. And I started out with no dishes in the sink. Gonna have to mop my kitchen when I'm done. Yeah. Got a lot to do. Got some laundry to do as well. So, let's see. Alexa, set the timer for 4 minutes. And guys, you see all of this on top of the burner. I clean this and clean it, but on electric stoves, this is just how it looks. I've cleaned it with soda, baking soda, vinegar, but I saw something on Amazon that I am going to order. And I've even scraped it, but I use this burner a lot, and I hate the way it looks ashy looking. And it's not that I'm not cleaning or scrubbing, but this is just how the electric stoves look. So some of you may have that same issue, but as I said, I'm going to order this little kit and try it, which I've used the scraper, I've used the Brillo pad, SOS pad, vinegar water, soda, baking soda. I've let it set for a few minutes and then clean it, but I don't care because I use this one all the time. The other burners do not look like this, but I use this one much of the time. So it looks, I don't like the way it looks, but it is what it is. Welcome in, Angela. How are you? Welcome in, Jamie, official Jamie. How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for the emojis. Welcome in, Louis Fuller. Happy to see you. And Angela says, and me being kind, want me to be mean, laugh out loud. Angela, she's saying that me being kind want me to be mean, laugh out loud. Okay, let's see. Thank you for the hugs in the kitchen with April. Welcome in, everybody. Whenever you're want some yum. Oh no. Now see that, Angela? That is the one that I am about to remove. Thank you, OCD-ish chick. Because I was about to remove. See, that kind of language, baby, you got to go, as they say. You got to go. And I know that's not correct English, but I said it. Yeah, we don't need you in the chat. You're not here for any good. But thank you for that view before you got kicked out. They say something like that, Joshua. By all means, take them out, take them down. Thank you, Gwen. Gwen is telling her to chill out. Some of these people are on these YouTube streets are just ignorant. Not ignorant, but they're just ignorant. And some things I can overlook, but some things when you take it to a higher level, it angers me. Because you can keep your behind out of here. Nobody invited you to come. You came on your own free will and accord. If you don't like something, get out. Don't stay. Thank you for the like, Louis Fuller. Thanks for the floating heart, Angel. That's right. That's right. OCD is chick, just ignorant. Alexa, stop. Lynn's Life Lessons, happy Friday. Thank you so much. Evelyn B., how are you? Okay, let's take it out. Okay, all right, all right. Here it is. Oh, man, it's looking good. Oh, yes. Look, guys. Can't hold it too long. It's hot. Look at this. Oh, now it's a wrap. So I'm going to plate it up, and then we will be out of here. Let you see what it's looking like on the inside. Okay. I'm going to say like my young grandson that's not quite 3 years old. When he sees good food and that boy loves to eat, he said, oh, Bama, it's so yummy. Okay, so let's dig in. I know it's piping hot. I'm gonna maybe I can tilt the camera down so you guys can get a better look. Look at it. There it is. It smells good. Okay, so let's get this corner right here. Look at this. Creamy. See that? Cheesy. Y'all take a bite. Look at that. Ooh, cheesy. Look at the cheese, guys. Thank you, Lord, for this. I am receiving it for the nourishment of my body. Thank you, Father, for this cheesy, delicious meal. And I pray for those who may not have food to eat. And I'm asking that God will provide for them. Send some people along the way, like Praying Couple Cooking Series, like Gwen, like others, and myself, to help feed people that are less fortunate. And it is in Jesus' name that I pray. Amen. Look at this. So delicious. It is so delicious. So creamy, so good. In my opinion, it doesn't need anything else. No other seasoning. For me, it is seasoned to perfection, and y'all already know I love seasoning. Look at that cheese. Look at it. Look at it. Get a load of that. Look at that cheese, guys. Oh, wow. Oh, so good. And this is my Happy Fish Friday with tuna. Y'all need to try this dish. The peas in it. As I said, I used canned peas, but you may use frozen peas. It doesn't matter. So good. I thank God for sending his workers in the fields to help those who may need some help, to help them and encourage them, to inspire them, motivate them to get up on their feet and do what they need to do to help themselves. God, when I tell you it's good, please trust and believe and make you some. If you look at other recipes, you will find people use different things. As I said, the condensed soups, mushroom, can of mushroom, this, and there. But make it your own. So this is our meal for today. And I will probably cook some green beans just to have something green, or even make a salad, because I have some really, really good lettuce. And that's what I think I'll do. That came from my garden. And I bought some tomatoes. So yes, let me show you my lettuce. I know it's good for about a week. This came straight from my garden, in-ground garden in my backyard. And it's still looking good. I think I am going to chop up some of this, and I have tomatoes, And that's all I need. And a little dressing, and that's it. I'll have my green stuff. And I have a little cheese. I don't need cheese anyway because I have cheese in the dish. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Welcome in TNT Family Show. Just stopping to say hello. I appreciate that, TNT. And I have got a major surgery yesterday and I'm not feeling well. Feel well soon. TNT, healing to you in Jesus' name. Homegrown greens. Yes, that lettuce looks so good. And I'm like you, Nikki. I can eat a green salad any time of the year. Everyone is wishing the TNT family show well, healing, and much love to you, TNT family show. I saw you spending time with your sister over there, TNT, and that was so nice that you guys could get together. Let's move this out. And guys, I have some laundry to do, which I am about to do. I did a little bit of laundry last night, but I have some more to do today. And I'm going to mop my kitchen, clean up my bathrooms, and yes. So my daughter is bringing the grandbaby in, and I'm going to let her in. But you all have a blessed Friday, blessed weekend. Be safe out there. And hold on just 1 minute, guys. Come and look at this dish. It looks good. It tastes good. Okay, guys. Happy blessed Friday to you, Nikki. Have an amazing weekend. Tina and everybody. Thank you for all of your comments. How does that look, Noah?
It's like this.
How does it look? He's whispering because he knows I'm gonna lie. Is it yummy, Noah?
It's so yummy.
It's so yummy. He says it's so yummy. That's his favorite phrase when he sees food. He said it's so yummy. It's so yummy. Mm-hmm. Okay, guys. Love you all. Have a great weekend. And TNT says she leaves she's going back to Santa Barbara, California. Okay. Safe trip for her going back home. Thank you, TNT. He says it's so yummy. And I know he can't wait for it because he loves to eat. So guys, I will talk to you on the next video. See you in the YouTube streets, highways, byways, or see you at your places. And be safe out there.